There we go. I got to do my eyebrows with that one movement that the cool guys do.
You got to keep them. You got to keep them at bay.
Yeah,
you got one of those.
Because I got Peter Gallagher eyebrows.
So sexy eyebrows.
Sarah Vowell describes Peter Gallagher's eyebrows as eyebrows you could move into. You could move into them and feel warm and just surrounded by warmth.
Does Peter Gallagher have the best eyebrows in the industry?
It's between him and Lily Collins, I think.
I think Peter Capaldi needs to be in there.
Peter Capaldi has sinister eyebrows.
They're great eyebrows.
He's got big,
they're
angry eyebrows.
I know, they're awesome.
He knows how to wield those
yes,
things.
Yes, he does. Like deadly weapons, he can remove them and fling them at you.
They come back to him.
But we digress. Hey, everybody, it's pilot season.
Yay!
Last month was Cast with Robot Partners month, and we have another theme for this month. Not every month is going to have a theme, but we're enjoying it. So we thought this would be a neat idea. And pilot season is here for a couple of different reasons. One, we like doing failed pilots. They tend to be kind of weird.
They tend to be stranger than long-running series because nobody wanted them.
Yeah, like they seem like a weird gamble. So there's a whole bunch of super odd ones out there that we can track down and share with you. But also, only watching one episode a week gives us an opportunity to do the other half of pilot season. There's another video on the Patreon right now talking about all of the pilot episodes of podcasts that we are releasing, and you're going to get to pick one of them that we're going to continue doing as a Patreon exclusive. That I'm not going to go into a bunch of detail about that. There's a whole other video.
We're making our own pilots.
If you're only listening,
and you get to vote on them.
If you're only watching this one, check out the other video as well. That's all I'll say. We got some fun stuff planned. So for pilot season, we have some fun ones we found, but we also want you to pick one because you're Patreon subscribers, and that's your job.
It's not their job; it's their privilege.
My point is that you get to do this every month.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
My point is you get to do this every
We're
single
working
month.
for you.
Every single month you get to do this. So we found some fun ones, and these are all really neat options that you can vote for, and you're just going to vote by leaving a comment below this video on the Patreon page, not YouTube. And just you can feel free to talk about all the different ones, whether or not you've seen them, whether or not you want to be able to vote for them. Just make it clear which one you're voting for so that we can tabulate them correctly. And whichever one gets the most votes, we'll do it later in April. Let's get started. The first pilot is called Higher Ground.
Not based on the movie.
No. Or that, who did that song, Higher Ground?
Was it Zeppelin?
No.
Led Zeppelin did it.
Sure.
The Beatles. It was the Beatles.
The Beatles and Led Zeppelin got together. They made that song.
They did
Keep on getting a higher ground.
They formed a super group, and they called it Pink Floyd.
Sure. Anyway, Higher Ground is a cop show. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't you just do a whole bunch of cop shows? We didn't do one with John Denver.
John Denver, not playing himself.
No. I don't think so. He's playing a badass cop.
Because when I think badass, I think of a wimpy folk musician who tool around with Muppets and stuff.
What's a great John Denver hit?
I can't think of any right now. It's far too late.
Sweet Home Alabama. No.
That's Skinner, dude.
Country Road.
There you go.
Take me home. Now imagine that guy beating up people. That's Higher Ground.
While singing Country Road.
I hope so. I don't know if that's actually going to happen.
West Virginia. Take it in your face.
Moving on. Next show. Your next option is The People. The People is produced by Francis Ford Coppola.
Who, as we all know, has spent the last 40 years just having the best ideas.
There was this period in the 70s where he had the best ideas.
He had the best ideas.
But this is one of them.
And he's made some of the best movies ever made.
Absolutely.
He's made some horrible movies
Mostly
as well.
he's made bad movies.
Yeah.
It's an interesting career when all is said and done.
Remember when Tobe Hooper passed and everyone was like, and he changed horror forever. Oh, crap. He has the rest of his filmography as well.
He's made like four amazing movies and a bunch of crap. But listen.
But it's really interesting crap.
That's
in Tobe
true.
Hooper's
And
case.
I think even Francis Ford Coppola, a lot of his failures are really, really interesting. Like, when all is said and done, we're going to look back at Jack and go, what were they thinking?
Jack, and then he turns around and does something like Tetro with Vincent Gallo that nobody saw.
So back around the time that, like, Coppola was, like, I think he was just about to do The Godfather. I don't have my timeline on this because I haven't done all the research because we don't know if we're doing it yet. He helped put together a television series starring William Shatner, basically about superpowered Amish people.
Yeah. Those crazy Mennonites.
Yeah.
as
Super Mennonites.
As Weird Al would say. Yeah, Mennonites, they're cloistered. They live without technology, and...
They're aliens with superpowers,
I guess they have I-beams?
Something? That's an interesting how do we get a series out of that? That's going to be real. It's going to be like nothing but the kids from Galactica 1980, but they're Mennonites.
There's crime in the Amish community.
I'm sure there is. Surely
there can be crime fighters. And surely they have superpowers.
I would love to see it. Well, that's one option as well. Your next option is a show I only just learned about, and if I had known about it sooner, I think I would have done it sooner. It's called SPECTRE. It has nothing to do with James Bond. It is a supernatural investigation show produced by Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry after Star Trek. And it stars, I believe it's Robert Culp and John Hurt.
Like early John Hurt.
Early John Hurt.
Like young, sexy John Hurt.
Yeah, so it's basically, supernatural, X-Files-y, baffled-y, supernatural-y.
But it's produced by
Gene Roddenberry.
Who was very demonstrably against, like, supernatural investigation.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
That kind of drama. He just had no interest. So...
Yeah.
What was Gene Roddenberry not interested in enough to make a show about?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
If you vote for it, SPECTRE. And then lastly, is a little program we like to call Tag Team.
Tag Team. Back again.
I don't know that.
The group Tag Team?
No.
They did Whoomp There It Is.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
You know Whoomp There It Is.
There it was. Right there.
It's right there in front of you.
Whoomp. Tag Team is a show starring Roddy Piper from They Live and Jesse the Body Ventura from Predator, The Running Man, and American Politics.
No, this was Roddy Piper and Jesse Ventura from The Ring.
Oh yeah,
they weren't movie stars yet.
No.
I don't think.
No, I think they'd already done some stuff.
Had they?
Yeah, I think this was like late 80s.
Okay, so they'd branched out into acting
You'd
already.
seen them in films, but they were mostly smaller roles. And
they were still best known for being pro wrestlers at this point.
So Tag Team is Roddy Piper and Jesse Ventura playing wrestlers who decide to give up wrestling and become cops.
Sounds great.
Doesn't that sound like I want to see that? That sounds good. But it doesn't matter what we want to see. What matters is what you want to see.
What do you want to see us talk about?
Yeah.
Do you want to see us talk about Higher Ground? Do you want to see us talk about, what was it? The People. Do you want to hear us talk about SPECTRE? Or do you want to hear us talk about Tag Team?
We'll probably get to all of them eventually, but we're only going to do one in the month of April. We've got a whole bunch of other weird, fun pilots to review in that time. But for now, boom, these are your options. Go leave a comment on the Patreon page underneath this video. Let us know which one you want. We'll review it later in the month of April. Be sure to stick around, listen to all of the bonus pilot episodes, because it's going to be covering non-cancel too soon shows for the most part, but basically you're getting 8 episodes this month. And that's in addition to critically acclaimed, which we also do.
So which is another 4. This is a month of many Mondays.
It's a busy month.
It's a busy month.
Yeah, so we have a lot going on. We hope you enjoy it. We hope you stick around. Again, the Cancel Too Soon Awards are coming, and with them come an opportunity for each of you to enter into a sweepstakes in which the winner will get to force us to review any Canceled Too Soon show they choose. Bit of a tongue twister. And one runner-up will get to pick the Cancel Too Soon monthly movie.
Yeah.
Only rule is it has to follow our rules, and we have to be able to find it. That's it. Everything else will do it.
If you are in the strange position where you have access to a show that we wouldn't have access to otherwise, we'll discuss.
We'll see if we need to do something, and that's been done before. But we've got pretty good resources. So as long as you don't have something super obscure that we can't find, like if you want us to do Holmes and Yo-Yo, we can't find it.
If you want us to do Holmes and Yo-Yo, and you got it, we want to hear from you.
We want to hear from you anyway.
Oh, that's true. I'd love to hear from you.
Please, if you have Holmes and Yo-Yo, all of Holmes and Yo-Yo in English, please. We have been looking so hard. Please, we beg of you. But I digress. That's the pilot season for a month of April. We hope you enjoyed. We're really looking forward to it. There's a bunch of really cool stuff in the pipeline. So say goodnight, Whitney.
Good night.